The spending review on Wednesday. By Thursday, we find out that the UK economy shrank by 0.3%. That was 0.2% higher than most economists expected. This is as a result of her budget and awful April, isn't it? This is of the government's own making, the fact that the economy is now shrinking.
Well, look, the data that came out was 1 month, which was April. You'll remember that was the particular month when Donald Trump first announced his kind of global tariffs. It was before we'd had the US-UK trade deal, indeed before we'd had the UK-India trade deal and the UK-EU trade deal. And so it's no surprise that in that month the market was suppressed because of not knowing what was going to happen in that context around the world. But if you look back at the last quarter, we've been the fastest growing economy in the G7. So whilst April is a blip for very good reasons, we're still very confident that we're doing the right things to be able to get our strong economy growing as quickly as possible.
You can't possibly be blaming Donald Trump for the fact that services output is down, production output is down, payroll jobs are down 274,000 from a year ago, the unemployment rate is up, inflation is up. You can't possibly be blaming Donald Trump. At least take some responsibility for what has happened to the economy since a budget was announced which imposed a jobs tax on people via a 25 billion increase in national insurance contributions. It's not got anything to do with America.
Well, the reason I referenced Donald Trump is because it was that particular month, the month of April, where there was this great uncertainty in global markets, which evidently would have an impact on businesses and investors. That's now begun to be clarified. You know, we're the first country to have got a trade deal with the United States. I think we're still the only country to have managed to get a trade deal with the United States. We've since announced the deals with the EU and with India. In our spending review, we've been able to show what we're doing in terms of investing in infrastructure and skills and doing all the things that we can do to partner with business to make sure that the economy is growing and we're making people better off across the country. And as I say, if you stand back in the last quarter, we were the fastest growing economy in the G7.
Can we have a one-word answer, I hope and pray, to the following hopefully simple question? Can you rule out tax rises in the autumn?
So that will be subject to the OBR forecast later in the year and the budget in the autumn. It's right
Is that a yes or a no?
Make these types of decisions in an orderly way. Well, you're going to have to wait, Camilla, because we make these decisions one way or the other at the budget in the autumn, because you have to wait for the OBR forecast to be able to set the circumstances in which you